today. My name is ZTD, and today we're going to continue the Zero Escape series with Zero Time Dilemma. Of course, in the last stream, Diana and Sigma went over to another timeline. In fact, the same timeline that Carlos has shifted over to in a previous timeline. And, well, things couldn't be confusing enough for Eric. Of course. Yeah, this time Carlos decided to shift again, trying to find a way to save Akane and Junpei, now knowing his knowledge of the transporters. So, let's get started. And back to here with Evil Sean. Eric, you alright? Oh, sorry, Carlos. Why do I keep confusing Eric and Carlos? Sorry if I made the mistake at the beginning. It's Carlos this time, not Eric.
You're fucking kidding me.
What is this?
Explanations can wait. We should get going before he starts moving. You say that, but where? That door! There's a device on the other side. It can get us out of this mess. Let's go!
Oh, but Evo Sean is not dead yet, I don't think. Nope.
Oh, I get it now.
Huh. The three wards all overlapped each other. Who knew?
And I think I figured out the transporter more or less.
So, where's our destination?
Haven't really thought of one yet.
It appears as if you finally arrived.
Zero.
Asshole. Where are you?
Let me make one thing clear for you. I no longer exist in this world. In the current history, I was executed by one among you, your fellow teammate, Carlos.
Jeez.
Hey, what?
As such, I will be unable to answer any of your questions. You are speaking to a recording. If you are desperate for answers, I suggest finding me where I am alive. Unfortunately, in that history, our positions are reversed, and the three of you are dead. But if you do come, I will share vital information. I'll be waiting to meet with you.
The history when we died?
God damn it! Where is that? Could it be?
Yeah, where they were executed. But the question is, at what point?
I know! It's the one where we were executed.
What?
Then how the hell do we even jump to that history?
With the
We
transporter.
can't shift there if our bodies are already dead.
Oh, so that's it. We're going to transport.
But, of course, it can only hold two bodies. So
If
one
we
of them is going to
pull
have to
this
shift to
lever-
another transporter. Hello, Evo Sean.
He's...
Penalty. Penalty. Time to exterminate.
Go ahead, Akane! Junpei!
Huh?
What are you saying?
It only works with one person in each. At least that's what Diana told me. So no matter what, we can only transport 2 people at once. What are you guys doing? Go now!
What?
I'll definitely catch up with you. I promise. Trust me.
After the transporter has been used once, it won't work for a while.
Yeah, 10 months.
We'll hold you to it.
I promise. I've never broken one before, and I won't now.
We're counting on you, Carlos.
Well, at least Akane and Junpei transport successfully.
Are they gone? Oh, man. Oh, this is bad. At this rate.
Don't give up on me, Carlos.
Maria. Is that you?
I heard you calling out, so
Maria! Maria!
You know I'll be waiting for you. I'll never stop waiting. So...
Yeah, you're right. There's no way I'm gonna die here. I can't die here!
And as we learned from when Diana exploded the machine, destroyed the machine, yeah, this exploded. So if Carlos takes advantage of that explosion, he could be able to shift.
Guess I can't use this thing anymore. Well, wouldn't have worked for 10 months anyways, so doesn't matter. What do I do now? The place they transported to. How do I get to the history where we were executed? It's as Junpei said, my body's dead there, so I can't shift. Wait a minute. Then... What the... I don't understand. But this doesn't look good. No, wait! This isn't bad. This is actually... It's my chance.
And boom. Yeah, so Carlos is able to shift to another history. Thank goodness. Yeah, one thing I have to say, according to that cutscene, it's pretty much saying that Zero is someone from Q-Team. But we know it's not Eric or Mira, definitely not Sean. So who could it be from Q-Team? And also, I like to point out quite a bit of inconsistencies. Like, yeah, they're saying that Zero is effectively dead from Q's path over here. Yet, we clearly heard different different conversations of Zero's, especially from Fire and Transport. Well, Transporter, we can pretty much say it's pretty much recording, but how can Fire be recording, especially during the end, some of the ending cutscenes with Zero talking? He was clearly saying two different things. Just something I like to point out. Okay, so if you're following the path to Carlos, when they shifted, he shifted from Amdex right down this path, all the way to the 99.537% reality, and then back to when he actually won the dice toss. Then he shifted all the way back to, well, this bad timeline. And then he shifted all the way back over here to try to tell Akane and Junpei how they can manage to survive this. But of course, Carlos couldn't join them. So I think most likely he shifted all the way to here. Because there was something strange he said about that. And that he needed to find a way to save Akane and Junpei and then just run straight into the wall. What if he was actually trying to get to the door with the transporter? Yeah, the transporter is definitely working in this timeline. And then he can finally shift all the way to where Akane and Junpei are. Or will transport, at least. And, well, we have two more fragments. One with Q Team and one with C Team. We're going to effectively do the one with C Team first. Because we need to resolve Carlos' shift timelines. So let's jump to here. And yeah, that's a very short one. I think judging by the moon, I think they all made it out safely. Apocalypse. Okay, so I think this is during the Radical 6 path. During the Virtue's Last Reward timeline.
Carlos isn't coming.
Wait, what? What is he doing? He promised he'd come. Maybe he's...
Don't say it.
What, this thing doesn't work for 10 months?
I'm going to go check in the lounge.
Hey, Junpei!
So Carlos will find a way, surely.
Wait, this is Ward D? Wait, what the hell is...
Yep, with the bomb explosion.
Oh,
yep.
What happened? Oh, I better get Akane.
My guess is that something exploded.
Exploded?
A bomb went off in the decontamination room.
Who'd do that?
Diana Sigma and Phi.
Unauthorized escape.
Do you get it? D-Team set the bomb.
I'm surprised that Q hasn't
That's how the
died.
ceiling...
So, wait a minute. So that must mean that whoever Q is has to be 0. Because we obviously know that Sean isn't Q at all. Then who exactly is Q? I might have one idea, and it's a bit of a stretch.
And collapsed in that room. But why is it now completely buried in sand?
The ceiling probably gave in a little while after they escaped.
Oh, Jesus.
The history where I'm alive and you are dead. Seems you found your way here safely.
You just toying with us, Zero?
Zero.
As promised, the important information. First, Akane. The history you find yourself in is that one.
Yeah, that one.
What? No!
The first Radical 6 patients have left. They should reach the hospital shortly. The pandemic is unavoidable now. The virus is spreading all over the world.
damn lie. It has to be.
Nope.
No, it is the truth. Free the Soul's plan is progressing smoothly.
Then that's gotta mean you're that cult's...
Correct. I am the founder of Free the Soul.
Oh my goodness.
Many call me brother.
You bastard! Thanks to your shitty dream, 6 billion people will...
Don't be mistaken. If we do nothing now and let time pass, an even worse future awaits.
What?
A religious fanatic will trigger a nuclear war with a terrorist attack. 8 billion. All of mankind will perish.
What?
Unfortunately, the fanatic's identity is unknown.
So, he's saying that one madman kills all 8 billion people, so Zero over here, or Brother, decides to, just kill 6 billion people, hoping the madman will be among them. I mean, is that really a justified reason? Like, is that really a good reason? Like, would you rather kill 6 billion or 8 billion?
Therefore, I decided to kill 6 billion people.
Why?
By doing so, I will have a 75% chance that they are among the virus's casualties.
Isn't there a way that we could do this without killing 6 billion people?
Has proven me right.
So, to kill one person, you'll sacrifice 6 billion?
It is to save 2 billion people.
And that's how you use Radical 6.
You don't believe that's the ethical choice?
I mean, there has to be a more ethical choice than that.
Of course I don't!
Is that all you think human lives are worth? Do you feel nothing as you kill off a whole bunch of innocent people?
But that's just the way of life. Sinner or innocent, people will die or be killed in an unjust manner. Like your parents, Akane Kurashiki.
What?
What are you talking about?
Your father was sentenced to death for a crime he didn't commit.
Okay, leading back to the snail story. So I think if the snail story was actually supposed to be true... Okay, so let's think about the snail story for a bit. Okay, a young woman was killed in the park, or whatever, on the path, by someone who, well, took the heart. We assume that's Mira, who took the heart. And that must mean now that Akane's father was the one who got blamed for something he didn't do. Sean was the young boy in the hospital, so that's 3 already. Still trying to figure out some of the others from that snail story.
In grief, your mother killed herself.
No, that's wrong! My parents were involved in an accident.
You were likely told that, but it is a lie. What I shared just now is the truth.
No!
Think about it. If your father hadn't been falsely accused, how different your life would have been. You'd never have been involved in that child abduction case 10 years ago.
Oh my gosh!
Clearly, the incident a year ago would not have happened either.
Yep.
And of course, Junpei. The path you've walked during your life would have been completely different too. The smallest things have a drastic effect on
Like a single snail.
As I said, that's just the way it is.
But that doesn't mean that you have free reign to just mess with the lives of people like that.
Only God decides who lives and who dies.
Oh, to think you, of all people, would invoke God. Very well. I will let you see the true God that we believe in. You, of course, see the clothing laying on the bar counter. The evening of April 12th, 2029. Wear those and take part in our ceremony. There, I shall tell you the secrets of the world.
There's no way I'd ever go.
Unfortunately, due to Virtue's last reward, you are at the ceremony, along with Sigma and Phi.
No, you will most definitely come. Well, that is, if you manage to escape the shelter.
Just watch. I'll get out soon.
Of course we will. Diana's bringing back a rescue team.
Do they even have any reason to believe that the two of you are alive? If there is no rescue, then the remainder of your lives will carry out at this sacred site.
Sacred site?
This is the sacred site where the birth of Brother, founder of Free the Soul, occurred.
Okay, they're basically spelling this out for us. Yeah, I think that's basically saying that Zero was effectively born here. And since Zero isn't Phi, it has to be the other.
Are you saying you were born here?
Yes, but raised elsewhere.
Due to the transporter.
The moment we were born, we were transferred to the past via the
Yep.
transporter. Back to April 1904.
1904?
Wait. Did you just say we?
Yep.
Yes,
Do you mean your little brother?
Nope, little sister.
that's true. I had a younger brother, but we were not related by blood. He was the son of the couple who raised me.
Then...
Let me clarify. My we is referring to my younger sister.
Phi, no doubt.
You know this person very well. It appears I've spoken too long. But I will impart to you something very important. The spell to open Pandora's box. We were audience.
Okay, yeah. You gotta make sure pay attention to this. Vive hodie. Vive hodie.
Remember these words well. It will come in handy someday.
Vive Odie?
It's Latin. Live for today.
Well, Akane and Junpei have to escape the shelter.
I wonder what's happened to Carlos.
Maybe he won't be coming.
Why would you say that?
Maybe nobody's going to come to save us. Like Zero said, Diana and the others probably don't know we're alive in here. It'll just be us two, in this place, forever.
No, I think there's someone else. Or maybe more like something.
Hello, Gab.
Gab!
I'm glad you're safe.
Hey, look. Isn't there something in his collar?
This is... anagram?
Who wrote the message?
Oh, yeah, that's when you rearrange the letters of a word or phrase.
But we
Is that
need to
supposed to
know
be
the
Carlos?
sentence to work from.
The original sentence. Huh. Hey, Akane, do you remember the Ward C Lounge?
Yes.
What did it say on the wall?
I think it was... let the game end where I treat two.
Can we make any other phrases using all the letters from that?
Come on, Akane.
Well, it's not perfect, but together with me, we are 10. But if that's what it is, there are leftover letters.
How many?
5 extra letters. L-D-A-E-T.
Okay, yeah, they're really spelling it out for us. Because with these 5 other letters, it spells D-E-L-T-A, Delta. And as we learned from Diana and Sigma's path after the transporter failed, yeah, we learned that Phi and Delta were born into this place. So effectively, the phrase should be, together with me, Delta, we are 10.
The thing is, I don't know what word I could make out of them.
Obviously, you haven't been saying enough Greek.
Together with me, we are 10 mean?
It could be saying, if you're with me, then there are 10 of us.
Well, effectively,
10?
there are 10 contestants there.
I mean, there are plenty of other ways to read. Where are you going, Junpei?
Hey, why isn't Q on this board?
Why? Well, because he's not dead.
Wait, he's still alive?
I think so.
Huh, Q is alive. We are 10. What? No.
Then Junpei just realized that Q is most likely 0. But first, explosion. Well, at least Hope finally showed up. Carlos?
Sorry about the wait. Well, I guess I was the one who waited.
For 10 months.
I promised, didn't I? That I'd come back for you.
Wait, are you...
Yep, hello, Carlos.
Hey, Junpei, Akane, I'm here to save you.
And, well, that was an ending. But it's not really over yet. There's still an epilogue to this.
Let me get this straight. You shifted to the history where you pushed the yellow button.
Yeah?
I can't leave with you guys.
Huh?
I made a promise in another history that I'd definitely save you two.
And you went back in time 10 months By activating the unused transporter?
So you guys would be able to transport to this history. I needed 10 months to charge the device again after I used it.
And then you just waited for a long time.
That's right.
You didn't think of stopping Zero's plan?
If I did that, then I couldn't have met you guys, right?
That was one hell of a thing you did.
Huh?
Do you know what happened because of you? Mira and Eric died. Sigma lost his arms and an eye, and he's in the hospital!
That's not all. Zero said the first Radical 6 patients have left.
It's too late. We can't stop the spread of the virus.
Not in this history, at least.
Is going to result in 6 billion people. This is the end. I have to start over from the beginning.
Start over?
We'll start now and spend the next 45 years preparing for my plan.
You have a plan?
In 45 years, I'm going to call Sigma and Phi's consciousnesses to the future. We must do it, or we can't save all those people.
I'll help you, Akane. Let me join Crash Keys, or whatever you're calling it.
I can't do that.
Why?
I'm going to need you to forget everything you know, Junpei.
What?
What?
I'm really sorry.
Well, that explains why Junpei doesn't remember any of this in Virtue's Last Reward.
Hey, Akane!
No, you can't be. Why?
Junpei, I will never forget you. But please, forget me. You need to forget.
No, I don't want to. I'll never forget. No matter what happens, I won't. I won't.
Akane! Why?
I do what I must to accomplish my goals. That is just how I am. Even if that means I must lose my life, I swear I'll make the AB project a success.
Dang, Akane. Well, that explains how Akane and Junpei were in Virtue's Last Reward. And we got another ending. So we still got 2 more endings to try to get here. And one of them can be achieved by going through this new fragment over here. Yeah, as we noticed right here, everybody has exactly 1 locked fragment. This will be important later on. Yeah, but for now, we still gotta go through this fragment, where Eric is holding Sean at gunpoint. Yeah, back to crazy shotgun Eric. Q. And we get to finally learn Q's identity. As if it's not obvious enough.
Why?
Shut up! He was trying to make me look the fool. He probably figured I wouldn't shoot. Looks like he figured wrong.
No! No!
Hey, cut that out, Eric. No. I won't stop. Not until you're all dead.
Why?
Didn't I say already? Because one of us is the one who killed Mira. It's you, isn't it?
No, no, no.
I told you, it's not
You're gonna have to prove it.
proof. I don't have any.
Then I'm killing you.
Wait! Please wait! I know. Maybe.
Maybe what?
Maybe if I take this helmet off, I think you'll understand then.
So, your face will prove your innocence? Huh. Fine. Take it off.
The number for this is... I think it's...
After all, we learned from a previous timeline that whoever killed Mira had to be human. After all, they lost skin and blood. So there are two possibilities to this. You know the code, or you don't. First, we'll go down the no-code path.
Crap! I don't know!
You bastard! You're fucking with me, aren't you? Oh, God.
Yeah, pretty depressing and short. Yeah, luckily I remember the code, so I can head down that path. Yeah, the code is 61404091.
What? Are you serious?
Schrodinger's cat?
It can't be.
No!
Is it alive or dead?
Yeah. I'm... not human.
Well, we know whoever killed Mira has to be human.
That makes you even more suspicious.
No, it's because I'm not human that I can't be.
What do you mean?
My blood?
White blood.
It's white. Not red.
Like from future Sigma's arms.
So what?
Remember how Mira had some skin and blood under her nails? Wait, well, I guess you wouldn't because of the memory loss, but...
No, you're right. When I tried to revive Mira, I took a look at her.
Then you realized, I think the skin and blood is that of the killer. Before Mira died, I think she did her best to resist.
I see. I suppose you're right then. You didn't kill her. But no. It doesn't change the fact that you existing is suspicious.
Oh, come on, Eric.
I mean, come on. Why is a robot here?
Well... because Zero brought me in.
What the?
Zero created me so I could support him in this game.
I knew it! Wait, Eric! Out of my way! I'm gonna kill him!
Please, just calm down, Eric.
Shut up!
If what he said is true, then he would be able to tell us who Zero is.
And now we have another decision game to make. After this cutscene.
Do you know? Fine. If you know, then tell me right now who the real Zero is. What's the name of the bastard who locked us up and forced us to take part in this messed up game?
Zero. Zero's name is...
And yes, you actually do have to come up with Zero's real name here. Not a fake name, it has to be a real one. For example, let's see what will happen if we just say Q. Because after all, we know he was one of the participants. And we know that Q is Zero. But of course, nope. Please put Zero's real name. So yeah, that's not going to get you anywhere. So I'm going to show pretty much a bad outcome first. So let's just say Sean.
Oh. I knew it was you! Die!
Just a question here. When did Eric ever learn Sean's real name?
Oh, screw it! I'll just kill all of you!
3 gunshots. And the suspicious blood pile on the right.
I'm coming to you, Mira.
If that's not an existence of a 4th person from that team, I don't know what is. Oh yeah, enough fooling around. It's time to input Zero's real name. And I know exactly who Zero is. I don't think you can actually get away with brother. But of course, Zero's real name Delta. You are the real Zero.
Zero? The real Zero is? You, Delta!
Delta?
I've heard that name before.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, yeah. You guys wouldn't know. Because you transported into this history.
Oh, would you stop yapping, Sean? This old man's name is Q.
That's right.
That's what he was called at DCOM.
But is he really?
Yeah, I called him that.
Well,
And Mira. She always called this man Q, too.
Then...
ladies and gentlemen, meet the real Zero. Delta. The man in the wheelchair.
He stood. This guy totally stood.
You're completely correct, Sean. My real name is Delta.
He spoke.
I thought you were supposed to be deaf. Okay, and here we are. All of you will be living together here in the DCOM facility.
The old man in the wheelchair, too?
Uh-huh. His name is Q. It should be obvious, but he can't walk. What's more, he can't see or hear either.
He can't hear.
Nope.
But then why?
Strangers living together on Mars for an extended period of time? What kind of problems would that bring? How would the subjects figure out solutions to the resulting troublesome situations? According to the DCOM staff, that's what the experiment was trying to determine.
Oh my goodness.
Like the chair-bound old man. He put us in a difficult position on purpose to observe how we'd get out.
They were hinting at his existence.
So, you're saying it...
It was all a lie.
And your eyes.
Oh, whoa.
This is...
There are a large variety of security cameras in place throughout the shelter. A feed of all the footage is fed in, and they all appear there.
So, you used that to spy on us the whole time.
Yes, I did. However, it is limited to those histories where I am alive.
Alive?
histories?
Did you really have to execute yourself during the Q execution paths? Just curious.
Hey, Sigma, go take off his clothes.
Huh?
Just hurry and do it!
Looking for the wound mark.
There is no need. This is what you wanted to see, correct?
Yeah, proof that Delta killed
You
Mira.
bastard!
Hold on, don't do it, Eric!
If you shoot, we won't be able to ask him anything.
So, was it you who killed Junpei too?
No. Mira was the one who did that.
What?
What?
She was, in a sense, a collaborator. She was a necessary element of my plan. But it wasn't that I gave her a specific set of orders. I simply let her roam free and do as she pleased.
So that explains her presence during the
I
C-Team
did
execution
exempt her
path.
from the drug injections.
Then why? Why'd you kill Mira?
She's a serial killer. The Heart Ripper. Many innocent people lost their lives because of what she's done. I only gave her due punishment.
What are you talking about? Stop bullshitting me!
It's the truth. In another history, you and Diana and Sigma were all murdered by her.
Yep.
Shut up! You're just making shit up! I will never believe you! There's no way my angelic Mira would ever...
No, Eric! Don't shoot! We haven't asked him everything yet.
Shut up! I don't care! The X door will never open again!
It'll open. Of course it will.
Just not in this history.
What?
So, should we ask him how?
Right. The old man. Delta.
The quantum computer room.
I see. I get it now.
We need this boy. I mean, Sean. He needs to get direct access to the central control computer. Is that right?
But
What?
to connect to it directly, I need to extend a cable from my neck and plug it into the console jack that's inside. But, well,
It looks like the cover is shut.
yeah. We would need to open this first.
Okay, so what's the
What's
code,
the
Zero?
code?
Delta.
Code?
Don't play dumb. The code to open the damn cover.
It's 38080832.
Alright, you want to pay special attention to that code. Three 38080832.
It opened.
Now we just need to extend the cord and connect it. Okay, it's ready. Just wait a sec. I'll open the X.
Eric! What the heck, Eric?
Huh? Why?
No! No! My hand just...
I have no more use for this history.
Did you have something
There's
to do with it,
only
Delta?
one thing left to do.
No! Wait! Don't...
Is Delta able to control their bodies?
Mom.
Oh, you wouldn't kill Mom, but you were fine with killing Dad. And yeah, this was another ending. Q and 2. So we are pretty much almost done with this game, what it looks like. So we just have these fragments left to go through. However, we're not quite ready for them. There's still one little thing I want to show off. And that's right in here. You remember that three-way standoff and that question mark we couldn't get through before? Well, there's the fourth choice. And now that we know who is actually in that team, we can go ahead and select that person. And just for proof of convenience, let's go ahead and put in Sean. And it says error. It's not even saying suicide or anything. Nope, the real choice, Delta. Yeah, that's the hidden choice.
I'm really sorry.
Weren't expecting that, were you, Delta?
Sean, you...
Out of all your choices, you kill him?
Addendum Forska Venuska Ova.
Okay, when did Sean say his name in this timeline again?
Another destiny.
And this is the perspective end. And if we take a look at the global flowchart, we have done all of these paths, except for the paths on the left side, which is the true path. And we have all the information we need to get through this path, starting with C-Team. Yeah, this is known as the Force Quit Box path. So first, let's go through a C-Team.
Now announcing the current casualties. Presently, there are none.
I don't think she says, presently there are none any other time. She does not say those words when there are
Well,
killings.
at least everything went well. We now know that Q-Team and D-Team are safe.
Oh, so the votes were balanced.
You mean from back at 1330?
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that's the moment.
So, what time is it now?
0003.
Does that mean we're in the new year?
The time on this watch is right? I guess so.
Whoa, but wait. What if time ended up going in reverse?
What, Junpei?
What are you talking about, Junpei?
I just thought that maybe that was the case.
Oh, come on, Junpei.
So, what do we do now?
This is becoming a regular thing.
Want to play hoops?
There aren't any balls.
We can use Gab.
Really?
Junpei, you're really...
Then how about that box?
Good luck trying to lift it. Sigma and Phi can't even lift it.
Seriously, what the hell is this thing?
A force quit box.
I know that. I'm asking what exactly it's going to end.
Whatever it is, we can't do anything unless we have the password.
A password. Huh.
What is it, Carlos?
I feel like I can almost remember.
What?
The password to open this box.
How do you know?
Just shut up for a second. I think the password has to be...
I'm with Akane on that. How the heck does Carlos know the password? He certainly was not there when the password was said. And of course, that password is only revealed down the epilogue path to the Virtue's Last Rewards path. That password is Wee Pude. Yeah, you don't actually put in the space here. It's just these 9 characters.
What the hell is this?
It looks like a device of some kind.
Hey, look! Something's appearing on the monitor.
To execute the force quit program, the central control computer must be booted.
Oh, great. Now we have to wait for Q Team.
Central control computer?
Wait, did we ever see something like that in here?
If there isn't, then we're out of luck.
Dead end, huh? Hey, Carlos, how did you know that password?
Yeah, how did you know, Carlos? You weren't there.
Sure.
What?
I don't know how I knew.
This is just a guess, but... Carlos, did you possibly shift from another timeline?
Wait, shift?
Shift.
And it kind of looks like suddenly Carlos remembers everything.
Oh, so it was like that then.
Hey, come on, you're the only one to figure it...
Sorry, just... Could you be quiet for a second? I need to think about something.
So, what's your plan, Carlos?
You've been sitting here for an hour, Carlos. Could you maybe share what you've been thinking about?
Do you want to know?
Yes.
I was thinking about you, Akane.
What?
Me?
You're, well, to be blunt, really hot.
Huh?
Okay, now this is going
we
out
may
of
never
character.
manage to make our way out of the shelter. You know what that means, right?
I'm sorry. I'm not sure.
What the hell are you getting at, you asshole?
Oh, look. A Neanderthal is trying to block my way.
What? Wait, what the hell?
Jeez!
Carlos! No! Please, stop this!
Shut the fuck up! You bastard!
I'm only assuming Carlos is doing this to try to fool Delta.
What the... Hey! Wait up!
What the hell are you doing, Carlos?
I suppose I couldn't control myself.
You
asshole! What? Is that all you got? What did you say?
Jeez!
That's the extent of your feelings for Akane? Huh?
Damn you!
Ah, that was a good one. Oh, I can tell you're finally getting fired up over this.
Shut the fuck up! You fucking asshole!
Carlos, are you all right?
Yeah, that was nothing.
Jeez, he got black
Anyway.
eyes and a sore lip.
Hey, man, what do you say to a drink?
What?
To clean the slate between us. Come on. This one will work fine. Ah, damn it. I blame you for this, Junpei. My hands are all shaky after your brutal punches.
Okay, we can
Sorry.
clearly tell
Could you
Carlos
guys
is
help me clean
acting
this up?
right here.
What the hell?
But the question is, will this fool Zero/Delta?
Thanks, guys.
Sure.
Guys, it's almost time.
You're right.
And to record the message.
Now it is time for you to sleep. When next you wake, know you will have no memory of these past 90 minutes. Pleasant dreams.
Hopefully Carlos had a good plan. Right down there. So next up, we have Q's path. For Squidbox, Q. Yeah, this one's a bit longer than C-Team's path.
Now announcing the current casualties. Presently, there are none. Please continue enjoying the decision game.
They're just messing with us.
Well, this is good, though. Now we know no one's died so far.
So far, you make it sound like somebody will die at some point.
Isn't that obvious? We're all human.
Oh, come on. There's no way I'm dying of old age here.
Oh, but I guess the vote at 1330 went really well.
Yeah.
Sounds like everyone spread the votes out.
Wait, forget that for now. Look at your bracelets.
0003?
Not exactly a Happy New Year kind of mood, is it?
Yeah, there's nothing to be happy about.
There is! The death count is 0. That's plenty to be happy over. That being said, how about a celebratory shot?
Do you need to rub it in?
Oh, that's right. You're still a minor.
That's not what I meant at all.
Because of the frickin' mask,
His
Dio.
head. He's got a giant metal orb on his head, remember?
Oh, that thing. Well, don't you have some sort of mouth part to open?
No.
Oh, come on,
Of
Eric.
course I don't. If it opened, it would have done that a long... It's open.
Huh?
Look, the box. The Force Quit box.
Let's check it out.
Bye, C-Team.
Why is it open?
And what's up with this weird device?
Something's displayed on the monitor here.
It says, to execute the force quit program, the central control computer must be booted.
Central control computer?
What if... maybe it's...
Hey! Where are you going?
The only real place he would go is the quantum computer room.
Where are we?
The map says we're in...
the quantum computer dome.
Oh, sorry, dome.
The computers in here govern all the functions that run within the shelter.
Why do you know that?
I can't really tell you why, because I don't know.
What?
Anyway, I think they mean this when they say central control computer.
So, what about that thing?
Wait, I feel like I'm remembering something. I know.
Know what?
The way you start up the system. First, we need to get the cover off. There's no way we can insert the plug if we don't.
The plug?
Please,
just roll with it, Eric.
I think the number is...
Yeah, and you effectively have to find out who 0 is and go down that path in order to get this code. Luckily, we just got the code, which is 380800832.
It opened!
Now all we have to do is insert the plug here.
So where is this plug?
I think if we input the right numbers here.
What?
Wait. What do numbers for your head have anything to do with the plug for this?
Just wait, Mira.
I should just do it. You might get it then.
Stop avoiding the question!
Do you even know what should go there?
The numbers are,
Do I seriously have to enter the helmet code again? I mean, we had to enter the helmet code in order to get the previous code in that path. Ugh. Fine. 6 1 4 0 4 0 9 1.
Are you kidding me? You're... Ah!
Glad Eric's taking this well.
Eric, it's been an hour. Would you just get used to it already?
Yeah, time's running out, Eric.
How can I?
We need to get that force box open.
It's a robot! For real? Could you maybe do something about it?
Is this better?
Yeah. Now the shape brings out your eyes.
So this doesn't freak you out or anything at all?
I could say the same to you.
Well, not much phases me. I'm just not You could have been a Martian for all I care.
Yeah, I was surprised when I first found out. I thought my heart was in my throat.
You don't have a heart.
Hey, hold on. Did you say when you first found out?
Yep.
I meant it happened to me before. In the past. In another history.
Another?
I remembered everything when I saw what I looked like earlier.
Down when he met Zero when the game was over. And, well, when he actually met Delta.
You see, my brain isn't located in this head. My thought center is there, inside the quantum computer. That is where I think, perceive, and send command signals to this body. For example, when I raise my hand like this, it's simply receiving a command. Just like a remote-controlled toy. Did you know? A quantum state is one where all possibilities overlap and coexist. This quantum computer, then, is able to use this state and run, say, simulations A, B, and C simultaneously. Basically, my brain is an infinite number of worlds and possibilities. So I can use that framework and, well, jump between other histories.
Oh, there's no way
that I could do that. But it's possible that you two might be undergoing the same thing. There's a theory. Human consciousness may be a result of quantum effects in the brain. It's called quantum mind. It's more or less suggesting a human brain is a form of quantum computer. If a specific set of conditions are met, then you too can
jump to other histories?
Even though Q's not really a shifter.
This sounds like crazy talk.
Sorry,
don't believe me?
I meant if
of course not.
John's not really a shifter.
Oh, I don't blame you. I guess I should explain everything then.
Please? Start at the beginning.
Before I begin, I need to do one little thing.
Yeah, I gotta be able to do something with that force quit box. After all, we're clearly running out of time here. Eric's been in shock for over an hour.
What did you just do?
Just a little something.
Apparently that's something's having to do with the security cameras. So Delta can't listen in.
Nothing changed. Huh.
That we can see. But it looks like the message changed.
Yes, I started up the system earlier.
It says force quit program on standby. To initiate, 2 key items must be set. What does that even mean?
I have a feeling Diana's got those key items.
It seems like there's something else.
The key items are...
a mother's mementos?
I wonder
Yep,
what
Diana's mementos.
So, this is saying we need to find them?
Does that mean they're hidden around here somewhere?
Even if that's true,
you don't have time.
I don't think we have the time.
Damn. Guess our time's up.
And cue record message.
Now it is time for you to sleep. When next you wake, know you will have no memory of these past 90 minutes. Pleasant dreams.
Okay, just one more force quit fragment left to go. Oh, we are almost to the end now. Time for D-Team's version. And I think this one may have one of the worst in terms of passwords or solutions. At least in my opinion.
Now announcing the current casualties. Presently, there are none. Please continue enjoying the decision game.
Hey, excuse me, but could we maybe call a cab? We have a lost child here.
Who are you talking about?
Well, best to get her home soon. Her mother must be worried. Yeah.
Really, Sigma?
You know better than anyone that I don't have one.
Oh, fine, your mother is much closer than you may think.
0003? We're in the new year now?
So it's no longer 2028, but...
January 1st, 2029. Our memories end after we voted at 1330.
Now we're stuck with a 10-hour blank gap.
But were we really asleep that whole time? We might have woken up several times since then, but we've only forgotten about it.
Because of the drugs.
Hey look, the box.
Box?
The Force Quit box.
Why is it open?
No idea. There's text displayed on the monitor.
Force Quit program on standby. To initiate, 2 key items must be set. How about that?
Wait, I think there's more to the message. Each is a mother's memento.
Okay, so slightly different from Q-Team's version.
Diana, does any of that ring a bell for you?
No! Hey, what's wrong? My head! My head! No, that can't be!
What is it?
Did you remember something? But if that's true, then the key items we need to insert are...
Alright, now it's time to enter these passwords. Try to figure out what these items are. We have 2 key items here. The first one is obviously buys brooch. It's not brooch. Sorry, I spelled it wrong. Brooch. Yeah, it's not brooch. Even though they say brooch. You have to go by what the subtitles say. Brooch. Yeah, the last one is 9 letters, but there's nothing here that can even be 9 letters. Oh wait, there are some things. You just have to include the space. So, the blue bird and the brooch. I think you can also do blue bird cage and a brooch. Yeah, I think that's an acceptable solution as well. And believe it or not, I think that's the last time we have to use the puzzles.
Diana?
What's gotten into you?
Oh, Vi!
how nice. Diana finally remembers that she's the mother
What?
of
No.
Ty.
Diana, you're... Sigma!
You don't have to say anything. This is enough for now.
Well, that was rather short. Yeah, so we're just going to have a nice family reunion instead of, inserting the mementos. Delta could be watching, And here's something a little interesting. We're at the last fragment of the game. Yeah, everybody has the exact same fragment. It's exactly the same as the coin side fragment. Pretty much, where all the teams have access to this one specific fragment. And, oh boy, it's a bit of a long one. The final decision. Wow, we're just going to get rid of this healing room gimmick.
I knew it! Looks like the memories we regained are true after all.
The 3 wards were all in the same place. Then...
Carlos!
Akane, Junpei.
And Mira, and Eric.
So nobody
And
lost their
you're
memories?
Sean, right?
Carlos, what happened?
Proof of friendship.
Anyway, what are you guys doing here?
According to the schedule, C team and Q team should both still be asleep.
We took a page out of your book and did what you did. We used the cards to keep the bracelet needle from injecting us.
So, does that mean?
Yeah. I remember everything.
I do too. Junpei and I as well.
Over the past few
What about
hours, we got
Mira and
back
Eric?
the memories we forgot.
Well, to be more accurate, it's more like we accessed the morphogenetic field and downloaded all of them.
Then you have the other history's memories too?
Yes.
Then you're like us.
But why? Hold up. Eric and I are different.
Yeah. We didn't gain memories from other histories.
Then neither of you got injected?
No. We're the same as Carlos and the others.
I told them.
Good for you, Sean.
Maybe I'll start from the beginning. First, so I could run the program in the Force Quit box, I accessed the central control computer. Then, I briefly turned off the communication network. That way, I stopped the surveillance cameras from sending any data to Zero. I didn't want Zero to catch on to what we were doing.
And that's when Sean let us in on the truth of what's going on here.
We went over to the transporter room and picked up 2 cards. Before the injection, we each slipped one between our wrist and bracelet.
Okay. Now you two make sense. But what about you, Sean?
Well, you probably already know, but I'm a robot.
Yeah.
Being injected does nothing to me.
Then
Every time the time limit approached, I was forced to go into sleep mode. Then my memories from the previous 90 minutes were deleted.
So of course you
I
hacked
didn't want
into
that to
that
happen,
and
so
erased that.
you remember
code.
me saying I accessed the computer? Well, I hacked my own system too.
He said he managed to cancel the forced sleep and delete functions.
What about C-Team then?
We couldn't interrupt the surveillance cameras, so we had to be sneaky instead.
Yeah, this is all Carlos's
first,
plan.
Carlos pushed me down and climbed on top of me.
He what? It was just an act. I was only pretending to do it.
Carlos used that moment to whisper in my ear. He said to go to the transporter room and grab the cards in there.
Yeah, but if Zero happened to be watching at that point, the jig is up.
If I just let her go like that, it'd look suspicious. So Junpei and I stayed behind to get Zero's undivided attention. I casually invited Junpei to the power room. You can see the results of our conversation.
You should have told me what was up.
If I had, then Zero would have figured it out. You look like you'd be a crap actor.
And after that?
We met Akane in the lounge. We hid from the cameras and each got a card from her.
Sorry, but could I get confirmation on something? Everyone knows what all happened in the other histories, right?
Even you, Mira and Eric?
Didn't Eric say so earlier? Sean told us everything.
But wait. Why?
Why what?
Why do we know about the other histories?
Do we have 6 shifters here?
That's probably...
You want to know?
Hello, Dota. Great, got Eric's shotgun from the pod room.
Q? Or maybe it's actually Zero.
You are free to call me by my given name, which is Delta. There's no need to look so threatening. You were the one who named me, Diana.
In another history.
It doesn't matter. I shall answer your question. Carlos, Akane, Junpei, Diana, Phi, and Sigma. All 6 of you know that you are shifters, correct?
Well, not really Diana. Didn't know that.
Think
Pretty much.
back on your path to this very moment. Did you arrive at this history by following a normal flow of time?
Well, we explored everywhere else.
Of course you didn't. You jumped in from another history using your shift abilities. And it wasn't just this once. You have been shifting back and forth many, many times. From one point in space-time to another. You boldly took chances, much like jumping from one tree branch to another. You have forgotten that fact, perhaps as a result of the medicine, or as one of the side effects of shifting. Regardless, your memories have been kept firmly intact within the morphogenetic field. It is simply that the 6 of you regained the memories of those times. One small trigger, and the levee preventing you from remembering collapsed. Sean is a similar case. However, his thought center is located within the quantum computer So I suppose it's slightly different from you.
What about me and Mira?
You are both like me, in that we do not have the ability to shift.
Then how do you know about the other histories?
You don't?
If you don't have the power to shift.
I have another power instead. The power to mind hack.
What?
Mind hack?
Okay, so what is this mind hacking business?
I am able to read other people's minds. I know the thoughts and ideas that go through their heads. That's why I know exactly what Phi is trying to do right now. Step away from that device, Phi.
Come on, Delta.
Then, when we blocked the injection...
I saw through your ruse.
Then why did you...
I wanted all of you to play the final decision game.
Final?
The final decision game?
I find human decisions fascinating. More specifically, the world branching that occurs as a result. I already mentioned that I am unable to shift. But after looking inside millions of minds, I learned one thing. There are people in this world with the ability to jump between histories. That shifters exist. Hence, why I know so much about these parallel worlds.
You did all this? Because you were curious?
When a person does something significant, it's difficult to boil the reason down to one word. Their motives are often very complex. It is the same now. To fulfill several objectives, it was necessary to trap all of you in here.
One of them, I'm assuming, is to create you, I'm guessing.
You want to know? It is so you give birth to Phi and myself, Diana.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Phi and I are the children of Diana and Sigma.
Phi is...
Wait. They're children?
November 16th, 2029. Phi and I were born in this shelter. This was another history, of course.
And again, how do you know exactly about that history? And don't tell me mind hacking.
Shortly after, the atomic data that makes up our bodies was transported to April 1904. The transporter was located in a German research facility at that time. Our bodies reconstructed and regenerated in the export pods at that facility.
But that would mean you're actually...
I'm 124.
Dang, how do you
You're
survive
joking.
that long?
But Phi is...
A German researcher sent her to 2008.
To 1 year before you took
Records
it.
indicate that she was part of an experiment.
You're saying Phi jumped back in time from 2029 to the year 1904? And then forward again to 2008?
Technically, what was sent both times was simply the data makeup of Phi's body.
I heard that in 2008, the device was being studied in an American facility.
That's when an old couple who were researchers took me in.
Dang.
We've gone off topic. Yes, that was one of the major goals. Everything that occurred here helped create Phi and myself. And when I say that, I am including all of the other histories. If I hadn't trapped the group of you here, then Phi and I would have never been born in our current forms.
Your current forms?
Sean, you should already know about
Phi
epigenetics.
shifting and Delta's mind
You
hack.
see, environmental factors determine which switches are activated within the genetic code. Reproductive cells are the same. Or perhaps I should say that the reproductive cells are the ones most affected.
Oh, I get it. That's why you made Diana and Sigma play the decision game.
What do you mean?
By backing them into a crisis situation, he caused an epigenetic change within their reproductive cells. I think that's why their children were born with unique powers.
Gold Star. This is the reason I have my mind-hacking abilities. Phi was affected as well. You were born a shifter. DT, do you recall what was written on your wall?
When a curious hate oozes calamity.
I think Phi solved this anagram in another
Rearranging the
timeline.
letters gives you.
No way. What you choose can materialize us.
Oh, our decisions will bring you to life.
That is why the decision games were held. So that the Phi and me, here now, would materialize exactly the way we are.
No, but... Okay, so I get why you had to have Diana and Sigma go through life or death decisions. But the rest of us had nothing to do with...
I already told you. My motives are complex.
What? Wait, there's more?
Fuck you, you goddamn old man!
Fine, no!
Okay, I'm surprised Phi can jump like that. She's not on the moon.
It's over.
You may be right.
Come on, activate the force quit
What?
box.
Diana, take this. Put it in. Your bluebird, too.
It's ready.
Verified. Key items were set. Executing Force Quit program. 10 minutes until explosion.
What? What?
What?
Oh no!
The hell? What is this?
Hey, answer me! What's with that announcement?
Must I explain? This shelter will soon explode. You've worked so hard, only to turn on this facility's self-destruct mechanism.
So no matter what we do in here,
Sean,
people will
access the
die.
central control computer.
It's no use. Once the Force Quit program has been activated, there is no possible way for you to reverse it.
Oh, come on.
Then what can we do?
I will tell you two good things.
Two?
First, I suggest checking behind the bar counter.
No!
Why would you?
Really, Delta?
Gab's been...
I think this is the only timeline in which we've seen Gab dead.
Gab?
Yes, with the shotgun you're holding.
Oh my gosh.
There wasn't much life left in him anyway.
How the heck would you consider this a good thing, Delta?
You monster!
I never expected to hear that coming from you, Sean.
So what's the other thing? You had 2 things to tell us.
I have the ability to mind hack,
We already know that.
but I've not told you everything about it. Reading other people's thoughts isn't the only thing I can do with mind hacking.
So that
It
explains.
only lasts a moment, but I am able to control someone's body as I wish.
That explains Diana's actions during some of the paths,
This
and how he controlled Eric with a shotgun in the other path.
Eric! Why?
No, for real, my finger just...
Mind hacking.
Understand now. This is my power. So, let's begin. Your final decision game. You have 2 choices. 1, to stay here and wait to die. The other is... The other is...
Hey! What's
What's the other
option?
choice?
What's the other option?
So now what?
Five minutes until explosion.
What should we do?
What about the X door?
And how exactly should we open it? Unless 6 people die, it's gonna stay closed. Or should we start killing each other now?
No, 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 no.
Mira? I have an idea.
Which is?
We're going to shift, all of us, together.
Even Mira and Eric
Hey, hold
and
on.
Sean, who can't
Like
shift.
jumping to another history?
But Eric and
I'm sure it will be fine. Remember what I said? Human consciousness may be a result of quantum effects in the brain.
Oh, yeah. You said if certain conditions are met, we can also...
what are the conditions?
First, you need to be exposed to danger.
What could be more dangerous
the
than an
other one
exploding
is-
base?
To be in the vicinity of a group of shifters.
Well, with 6 shifters
I
here,
get it.
it's not really a
We'll
problem.
resonate, and then Mira and Eric can...
But which history are we going to jump to?
None of the similar histories will work. One team is likely to be dead after the vote.
There's still one path.
We can't shift if there are no bodies for us to jump to, right?
Then we need to jump to where all of us are alive.
And
We're
where none of
all
us are forced to enter that game. It's the only path.
Do you mean...
Where you won the coin toss.
The history, where we won the coin toss.
3 minutes until explosion.
I'm not sure I get it all, but it's a good idea.
What are you saying? There's no way we could do that.
Why not?
Shift isn't simply jumping into bodies in different histories.
Our consciousnesses swap places. Ours for theirs.
We'll be forcing
You've been
our
shifting
other
all
selves
this
into
time,
these
Carlos,
bodies
and now you suddenly
we'll
realize
die without
that?
knowing why.
Yeah, and what's wrong with that? What? Well, they're all living without a care off in another history, yeah? One time, they do the coin toss once and win? Don't you think that's unfair?
Mira, you're saying they, but we're talking about ourselves here.
Well, We should consider if those people really are us.
Like M2.
Good point. If we assume that we here are the true versions, then the us in the other history are essentially strangers.
Even more of a reason not to.
If we shift to that history, then we're tossing the others under the bus to save ourselves.
The us in that history have done nothing wrong. I mean, the only thing they did was win at a coin toss.
You could say the same for us. The only thing we did was lose a coin toss. Even so, we've had to go through so much shit. We've been forced to put our lives on the line.
Besides, aren't the bodies in the other histories ours anyway?
Then why should we second guess ourselves?
Huh.
1 minute until explosion.
We're out of time. I'll say it again. We have two choices. We can stay here and wait for our deaths, or survive by sacrificing our other selves in another history.
So that's what that bastard meant. The final decision game.
Oh, here we go. It's the final decision game. Do we shift or do we not shift? I'm pretty sure I can check the flow chart from here. And yeah, there's still a choice down there, so don't shift. Oh, that was a quick end to that fragment. Apparently we got all the subject reports for C team, Q team, and D team. So yeah, let's just go back to the final decision and shift. And, well, we're back here. There's a choice, extra choice here. And this is the true ending. Payoff 2. Yeah, let's kick off where ending 1 left off.
Damn, I can't remember anything.
Me neither.
Neither can I.
It somehow feels like I made a bet with someone, but...
Someone?
What kind of bet?
Did we all forget what happened?
Hey, could I ask all of you something? Who is this kid?
It kind of looks like everybody shifted all right. Yeah, so apparently the best ending is to not play the game at all.
We're not wearing the bracelet, so I don't know the time. But
judging by the position of the sun, it's probably noonish.
And the date?
How would I know?
Hey, Mira. Eric. Do you remember me?
Yeah.
I definitely remember you. Then we really did!
Oh, it must have worked.
Life is unfair.
Hello, Delta.
Don't you think?
You bastard.
17 years ago.
Back to the snail story again.
Down a narrow path in the park. If that snail hadn't been there, perhaps all of you here would have lived a completely different life than you did.
In this game, Carlos was a snail.
And everyone's lives, even the world, changed.
So, what's the big deal? Oh, would you just quit talking nonsense?
I'm so glad you were safe.
Of course we were. You all have shifted in from another history.
Whatever. We gotta call the cops.
For
And
what?
What exactly will that accomplish?
He hasn't done
Isn't
anything
it
in this
obvious?
timeline.
We're throwing you in the slammer.
And my crime?
Murder.
Nobody died.
Murder? I see. But I haven't killed anyone. Specifically, in this history, not a single person has died. I strongly doubt the police would listen.
But in the other histories, you...
Nope,
Did
doesn't
you
count.
not pay attention? I don't have the ability to shift. The only reason I know anything of those histories is because I mind-hacked you. In effect, the me you know is a different person than the one before you. Can I be charged for killing someone in another history?
Not really.
If so, then I'd say this world would be full of criminals of all kinds.
If that logic was true, then everybody was a killer.
Yeah. I'm betting this history's got a bunch of dangerous machines and gimmicks all over the shelter.
Unfortunately, I have removed them all. You've slept for quite a while. Nothing is left in the shelter.
Really?
No transporter, no quantum computer. Loaded into a truck and
Then
taken
how is
away.
Sean still moving?
Sean is able to move right now due to radio signals received from a satellite.
Yeah, thank you, Delta.
What? Aren't you happy? I say again, in this history, not a single person has died. Phi and I exist, and there will never be an outbreak of Radical 6. There is only a bright future ahead for all of us. Is this not what you'd call a happy end?
Or are we still leading to the fact that 8 billion will die in this path?
But according to you, all of mankind will die if time passes and nothing is done.
Religious fanatic. A terrorist attack that sparks a nuclear war.
I heard this story. You said you released Radical 6 so that you could kill that person.
And how exactly did you hear that story, Carlos? You were not there.
But I can't deny it's true.
Radical 6 won't spread throughout the world in this history.
That means that fanatic guy won't die.
Wait,
So now humans will go extinct?
Hey, where's that happy future you mentioned?
Interesting. Does that make you angry, Five?
Oh, come on, Delta.
What?
If so, then we have a serious contradiction. I had prepared a future in another history where 2 billion would survive. But yet, you decided to jump to this history. That means you chose a future where humanity goes extinct, over 6 billion dead.
Well, then we gotta do something about it in this history.
No, you're wrong, Delta. Nothing in the future has been determined yet. We'll shape the future with our own hands.
Huh. You said something I can get behind, Carlos.
I think so too.
I agree.
Okay, me too.
Mira,
You're right. The future has infinite possibilities.
If we work together, we can accomplish anything.
Humanity's gonna die out? Screw that.
We'll definitely change that horrible future.
What's so funny?
Just that.
What the hell do you mean?
I'm sure I told you in another history that my motives are complex. Imagine, what if none of you had experienced the events that occurred in the shelter? You're so determined now to
So that's
change
another
the
reason.
future. One of the goals of all of this was to get you into that frame of mind. It's all going according to plan, without a single casualty. I created a future where mankind will be saved. Does that upset you? Are you angry that your life was played with? Very well. I will give all of you one last choice.
To kill or not to
With
kill?
that gun there, you will be able to choose whether to kill me now or allow me to leave. I promise I won't use mind hacking on you. You are free to decide. Which shall it be? Pull the trigger or let me go. The fates of you, me, and mankind are all on the line. This is the decision game.
So, by the way he says it, it must be important, right? Well, guess what? We never find out that decision. Nope. But it's pretty much interpreted that that Carlos didn't shoot Delta. It's just pretty much implied. At least that's what I think. And anyway, this is the end of Zero Time Dilemma. And yes, we cannot skip through the credits here. So, I pretty much enjoyed this project. The Zero Escape series. And so, this is the end. So I'll leave you with these credits for now. As soon as the credits are over, this is where I'll end the stream. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a good day/night. Yeah, next time, we'll actually be going to Sonic Forces. Yeah, I want to stay away from the Spike games for now, and move on to the newly released Sonic Forces. Is it a good Sonic game or a bad one? Is it better or worse than Sonic Mania? We'll know when we play it. So, see you again next time.
you